Hello, Arts and Science. I hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday. Welcome back to People in History, and let's just jump into it. Today, we're going to be talking about Setsuko Ishii, a Japanese holographer. Ishii initially went to school at the Technological Institute of Tokyo, where she studied applied physics, but shortly after graduating, went to the National Superior School of Fine Arts in Paris to study painting. She spent the next few years as a painter, but felt that something was missing from her work until she discovered a multiplex hologram and became absolutely fascinated with them. This is when she goes back to TIT to develop her craft and is where she became an expert in her field. Throughout her career, she focuses on three main themes and topics: light and space, nature and land, and the human form and body. Ishii chose holography because of its combination of both arts and science and hopefully being able to bridge the two together. Also, she felt that it gave her creative power to display themes and topics that no other medium could. This creative power that she saw is highly evident in her innovative works that she has produced throughout her career. Ishii is known for creating dynamic images that layer color and space as holographic images inspired by nature. Today, we are going to be discussing three of her works. 1, 2, 3. First, I'm going to be talking about Self-Portrait Body. This hologram was produced in 2003 and is a collection of holographic images of Setsuko herself layered one on top of the other in different poses. And personally, I think it's very impressive. Not only does it show off her innovative ability to create dynamic images through the layering of poses, but also how she uses the spaces of light to show different images from different viewpoints. Next, I want to talk about the piece Floating. Floating was produced in 1997, and personally, I like the way it looks, and I think I can identify the theme here, but other than that, I don't really know what's happening in this piece. And that's something that I'd really have to critique when it comes to Ishii's work, is because I can almost always identify what type of theme, what type of topic she's talking about, but other than that, I don't know what she's actually saying about it. I feel like I can tell it seems like a human body, some form that's intertwining with land and nature, and I think someone who doesn't have that artistic background will have that trouble too. Lastly, I'd like to talk about one of my favorites from her work, which is called Spinning Threads of Sunlight. This was produced in 1995, and this is an example of one of Ishii's holographic landscapes. There are several holographic plates that change color depending on the time of day, season, and the weather. I like this piece because of its simplistic idea, but also how it shows us the intertwining between light and space, but also between land and nature, and how those two come together to form the one piece. The stuff that I'd like to try to incorporate into my work would be the ideas from self-portrait, which is where you can see multiple images from different viewpoints. For example, if you had the left side of a plate where you can see the front of an image, but when you look on the right side, you can end up seeing the back of it, and it's a whole new perspective on the same sort of scene. So I think that'd be something really cool to try. But also with spinning threads, something that could show off multiple ideas at once, and how multiple themes can intertwine to actually create a great image. And today, the topic that Ishii talks about are still very prominent today. We have new technology that's allowing us to play with light and space in whole new ways, but also talking about human body and nature are essentially timeless themes that people have done throughout art. So I think that they are very prominent from when she first started to when she's doing it now. That's actually where I'm going to end today's show. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.